Hello. So, Dory had gone through and asked me to put up a tutorial for the moves from 126 to 130 as well as starting at 223. And the first one is going to be a linear wick isolation along the line over your arm. And so it's this move with your right fan in front to your left fan in front. So you are alternating them, but you're doing that move over your arm. And so it is a little uncomfortable at first, and if you do have larger fans, sometimes it can be more difficult. So just a good fair warning for you. So you're going to, again, last wick isolation for it. And so you're going to have to do some fun alternations right here. And so you're going to go to here and then push out. Go back and push out. And so you're going to be just doing, it's a glide and a wave. And you're going to be alternating. So it's just like if you're going to be gliding with your right hand first, you're going to be waving back. Obviously, waving with your left hand and gliding back. And so you just want to make sure that you keep alternating them, and your hands will go through and alternate your fans for you pretty much. It's going to be near impossible to do it without alternating your fans, so it's going to happen naturally. But yes, so you're going right over, the left in front, and back and forth. And so it is one that is a little weird. Sometimes you can kind of change the timing for it and just do that. And so you're not really going completely over with your left hand. And so it is a move that you can switch and make it your own. I personally have always felt more comfortable doing it on my left side than my right side. But it is a fun one to do. And then, sorry, I don't want to forget that for you. When I'm doing that one, I finish it off getting into an S. And so for that, you're doing this whole thing. You bring your right hand behind your head and just hinge it over. So you're just going from here to here. And as you're going over, you're going to turn your left hand and bring it down. So you can end up in the S. And then, just to make it even easier, this is the beginning move for the next sequence. And so you're going to have your right hand with your fingers pointing in, and your left hand with your fingers pointing in, tucked underneath your arm. And this one I'm going to do a couple of times just so you can kind of see it before I start explaining it, because it is a little awkward. So it is one that you're going to go down and around, and up, and down and around, and up. But this one you can meet them in the center if you did want to. It's just bringing your arms over more so they do meet in the center, and then you can at least go into anything, center switching wise. So yes, with this one, you are in the S shape. You're going to be following this left wick on your fan with your right wick, down and around into the S shape. Your right hand is going to go back and up, and then your left hand is just going to drop your fan and bring it up. And so, again, with that move, you're tracing your last wick down and around, then dropping the left and bringing the right up. And then, I usually like to just bring it into the cross area because there's some fun moves that you can do in that spot. So I usually recommend to go up there. You can switch it up however you'd like it. And then I'm going to do a bonus move, I guess 2 bonus moves technically. I'm going to show you guys a fun hybrid flower and then how to get into a 4-petal flower with a crossover for that one. So the first part of the move is going to be a hybrid flower cap. And so you're going to be doing your standard flower caps, but you're going to be alternating. So your right hand's going to do a flower, and then your left hand's going to do a flower while the opposite one just waves down. And so, starting at the bottom, right hand starting first, left hand going down. Right hand going up, left hand going down. And so, from there, you can actually do a crossover for that move. So as you're going up, you can just drop it over once and you end up here. From here, you can do 2 different flowers. You can actually do a polyrhythm flower, or my favorite, the 4-petal flower with an isolation in the center. And so all you have to do is just extend and drop. And so you're here, and then this fan comes up, that fan comes down, and then you're instantly into the 4-petal flower area. And then the polyrhythm flower is going to be the same kind of idea, but when you're here, you get to figure out which hand you want to have do the actual waving part and the other one doing the flower. I usually do the left hand doing the wave and the right hand doing the flower. So from here it would just be, and you end up back there in the center. And you can do any of your other fun inner stuffs. But just to show you guys that a couple of times, just so you have an idea of what exactly I'm doing. 4-petal flower with an isolation. And then with the polyrhythm flower. Oop. Whoops, polyrhythm flower. Geez, brain. Too used to doing other stuff. Yep. So there's some fun stuff for you guys to work on. Let me know if you did want to see any other moves out of there. Let me know if this tutorial didn't really cover it that well. Whatever. Either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful one, and thank you for watching.